Into the box, Michael Conforto, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Past battles with Scherzer, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch on its way, and that misses, ball one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Scherzer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Forsythe is there on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Braves.
Stepping in, number 7, as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's ball 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounded to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Logan.
In now,
Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lawrie, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one, 2 balls and a strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kershaw.
First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. Burns is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 2. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. Right to him. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Scherzer. A textbook sack bunt situation here. On to first with it is Wieters, so it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton is going to get there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We'll see the powerful. And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Ryan
Into the windup
Braun.
and the pitch. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Owings will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now for Braun, he records his first double of the year here on opening day. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Piscotty shading to his right. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Shure out.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the. Striding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, number 7. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Logan Forsythe stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan Healy.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty going back on it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with 1 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Castillo has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Strand one. They lead it 1-0. So coming to the plate, Brett Lawrie. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Up and away to start the
no strikes.
inning. It's 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here off the bat of Brett Lawrie. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis.
Shortstop.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping into the box, Max Scherzer. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw will go to Zobrist covering to get the out, but the sacrifice is a good one.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
This is in the air out to left field. Braun is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton coasts under it, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Hey now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Dribbled up the line. He's got it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
A shortstop.
Here's Chris Owings now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Just foul. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Galvis has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 2-1 New York. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Wellington Castillo.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Zobrist is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number
Ready
7.
once again, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Kershaw now on 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now that's popped up. Number 7 is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Matt Wieters. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2, here it is. This one's flared toward left center. Rosario coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Forsythe is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another shot now.
Shortstop.
Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded by Owings. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Rasmus will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luis Valbuena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a loop.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eddie Rosario is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. At the plate, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Misses, ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
A second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that misses 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, number 7. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1 to get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Zobrist on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Clayton Kershaw earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Max Scherzer is tagged with the loss despite giving